Hey guys, here we are for one last time from Ashbridges Bay. We're here with the Executive Director of the Ontario Volleyball Association, Steve Carroll. Steve, it's the first time ever for the OVA Grand Slam. How do you felt it went?
Couldn't be happier. Great start. This is something we're going to build over time and in future years. So we're off to a great start with the presentation of the event and the feel of the event. With all the the stands and the A-frames and the Lions people and the officials and the crowd and the weather. This Ashbridges facility is just first class, and great compliments from our friends from the U.S. who traveled up to play in this event. The women's final featured the team from the U.S. and they couldn't say enough good things about this event. And they've seen a lot of great beach events in California, so we're very pleased.
Now, that partnership that we saw with the Americans this time, is this something that we're going to try to continue fostering throughout the next few years?
Very much so, and it was USA Volleyball who came to our help with. They recognized that we're trying to build a beach event and a beach tour eventually here in Ontario and in Canada. So they stepped up in a big way, sending those two, the women's team and the men's team here. And we're just going to continue to build on that with our friends from USA Volleyball.
Now, with this event, there's also an event similar out in BC, the Vancouver Open, we all know well. There's a Center of Gravity in Kelowna, and now there's the Canada Cup in Halifax. Is there any talk amongst, the four different events that, uniting under one banner and creating a Canadian tour?
There has been much discussion about that. The challenge in Canada is the expense of traveling across this vast country.
Yeah.
So, to tie together 4 or 5 events is a great idea, but the expense for the athletes is something that we have to address. So that's the biggest issue. Is not only is beach volleyball expensive for world-class players to go travel around the world and pay for all their expenses, but just within Canada, unless the prize money is significant, the cost of athlete travel is huge.
Now, how happy are you that not only 2 Canadian teams won, but 2 teams from Ontario came and represented well here at the Grand Slam?
Yeah, that's nice. That's just a bonus. That we have local teams from Ontario and wonderful people. In Melissa and Taylor and Sam and Grant. They're just quality people, and they represent themselves and the sport so well, so professionally. Couldn't be happier.
Well, thank you very much, Steve. We had a blast this weekend at the OVA Grand Slam, and I already can't wait for next year.
Thanks, Volleyball Source and Kilon too. We couldn't do it without you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Awesome.